Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please like the video and share your thoughts in the comments. When I asked Claire to marry me, I truly believed I had finally escaped the chaos of past relationships. Where others had brought storms and confusion, she brought steadiness and calm. Life with her felt effortless, uncomplicated, and safe. I thought I had found the kind of love that didn't demand constant vigilance or second-guessing. When she nodded through tears and whispered her yes, I felt an overwhelming sense of certainty. I was convinced we were constructing something indestructible, but months before the wedding, she dropped something on me that shook the foundation of that certainty. We were sitting in the quiet corner of our favorite cafe, discussing the final details of the guest list, when she said almost offhandedly, "I want Ethan to be my man of honor." My brain stalled. Ethan. My ex. The man who had left wounds in my life I thought had long healed. I thought it was a joke. Her expression, however, betrayed nothing but sincerity. "He's been my best friend since college," she continued. "If he's not there, the wedding isn't happening." The world around me seemed to blur. The soft clinking of cups, the background chatter, even the faint hum of the espresso machine, all faded. I stared at her, disoriented, struggling to comprehend that the woman I was about to marry wanted the person who had once shared everything with me to stand beside her as we exchanged vows. Initially, it wasn't jealousy that struck me. It was an overwhelming sense of betrayal, compounded by the fact that my feelings and boundaries were dismissed as irrelevant. This wasn't about a past love. It was about respect, about acknowledging limits that shouldn't be crossed. I tried to steady my voice. "Claire, you do realize Ethan and I..." She nodded lightly, almost dismissively. "I know," she said. "That was long ago. We've both moved on, haven't we?" Her words hit me harder than any argument could have. It wasn't just the content, it was the nonchalance, the way she brushed off my history, as if my pain and our shared past were inconsequential. I forced myself to speak calmly. "You want me to watch my ex stand beside you as you marry me. Do you understand how wrong that feels?" She sighed, a flash of impatience crossing her face. "This isn't about you. It's about me. He's my best friend. If you can't accept that, maybe this wedding shouldn't happen." Her words cut deeper than she realized. It wasn't Ethan or even her friendship with him that stung. It was the realization that the love I was committing to might demand that I constantly compromise my own comfort and boundaries. That night, sleep eluded me. I revisited every memory, every warning sign I had ignored in the name of love. The moments when she dismissed my feelings, the subtle ways she asserted herself at the expense of my emotions, all replayed like a relentless loop. By morning, my decision was resolute. I wasn't going to plead for a place in a wedding where my presence was conditional. The first light of day crept into the room as I sat on the edge of the bed, turning the ring over in my hand. Once a symbol of hope and forever, it now felt like a reminder of everything I was about to relinquish, or perhaps the first act of courage in reclaiming myself. When Claire finally appeared downstairs, still rubbing sleep from her eyes, I placed the ring on the table. Her expression shifted to shock. "What are you doing?" she asked. I met her gaze steadily. "You said if Ethan isn't your man of honor, there's no wedding. So, I suppose there isn't one." Her disbelief hung in the air. "You're ending this over something so trivial?" she asked. I leaned in slightly, my voice low but unwavering. "Trivial? You turned our marriage into a test of how much I could tolerate. That's not love, Claire. That's control." For once, she had no immediate retort, just silence thick and sharp. I stood, picked up my keys and walked out, leaving the room and that relationship behind in one decisive motion. Outside, the air was fresher than it had been in months. Painful, yes, but honest. Weeks later, I learned that she had gone ahead with her own celebration, a self-indulgent spectacle of attention and approval. In a way, it seemed fitting. As for me, I never looked back. I understood something fundamental. Love isn't measured by how much pain you can endure. It isn't proven by tolerance or sacrifice. True love is recognizing when a foundation isn't built for permanence, and having the courage to step away. It's in choosing yourself when the situation demands it, even if it means leaving behind the dream you thought was forever.